class today. There was a nice one with the techniques there on the bottom. I've been talking to the students that to start to believe that you're good on something is the first step for you to actually be good at it. Every time that you say, man, I'm not good at this position, I'm not good at that position, it's going to be much harder for you to actually start being good. Okay, so if you're not good yet, just because you have not trained that much yet, okay, so keep the hard work. The feelings that we have every time that we are sparring and training, it's very important. Most of us, we gotta feel the technique, we gotta feel what's going on. Those feelings that you have, it plays a very important role in your learning process. Like, very curious thing, there's a very famous jiu-jitsu practitioner, one of the best is out there. His name was Gracie, and I heard him saying once, it was pretty fun. The guy asking him how old he was, and he said, man, I have no age, I'm ageless. The guy's like, come on, what are you talking about? And he said, man, the feeling that I get every time that I tell my age to somebody, it's not a good feeling for me. So, if you ask me, yes, I was born in 1950 something, there was a time that he was born. If you want to do the math, you know how old I'm going to be. But if you ask me how old you are, I'm going to say I'm ageless. And I thought it was a pretty cool concept because he said every time you give yourself a number, you will start to thinking about the beginning, thinking about how much time you have left, thinking about the things that you're supposed to be feeling on that specific age that people are talking all the time. So those feelings that you put in your head, same principle applies here. If you start to believe that you're not good at something, most likely you're not going to be good. So the same type of feeling you start to have to apply to your jiu-jitsu and to your way of facing the things as well, your training. You are now in an advanced class. You already passed the fundamentals curriculum, which are 16 weeks, 32 classes, 3 techniques per class. If you do the math, you probably have learned already 96 different techniques. Man, this is a lot of techniques for you out there. So, you are on the stage right now that you have a lot of knowledge already, even if you just started the advanced classes. But you have to now, as you practice, you start getting the feeling of the techniques. How do you feel when you apply the technique? How your partner feel on his balance so you'll be able to apply the sweeps? How does that grip feels in order for you to finish? We give you the steps. We give you what to do, what not to do. But that feeling to actually make that knowledge that you learn from the steps, to actually make those techniques work, there's a little difference there. And I think you guys are already on that level. So every time you spar now, try to keep your mind open for all those feelings that you're having as you practice. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. We're going to have 30 minutes of sparring. If you can, stay great. If not, I'll see you next class.